You guys are flying. You're going over 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Can I please get a warning? Please. But if I was a cop and the person told me, I'll be like, I might have slapped him like, and I want to give you.
I don't want to slap
so fucking bad. But you told me that your license, you just got your license back. I ain't gonna get your license.
I've seen one too many bodies.
I promise I won't do it again.
I've seen one too many bodies, man. You know how many of those
In case you missed it. The news revealed that young gangsters continue to struggle with their legal problems. Atlanta police have continued to target him even after he was released from prison. Shortly after discussing his conflict with Gunna in an interview, the federal government singled out Young Thug.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
All of this is related to his recently released song, Money on Money, which features Future. To begin, Young Thug tweeted, "If you're a rapper and you're a rat, you've got to just gospel." After someone tweeted, "You're not even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff anymore." It received 3 million views and 100,000 likes, garnering a lot of attention. Unfortunately, because it went viral, cops took notice. Brody appears on the song Money on Money by Young Thug raps. The phrase, "I got to be the one calling them friends." And these guys tell him for nothing is used with the statement, "You're a twit, a pack, and a rat." Thug acknowledges that he no longer has a connection with Gunna. Young Thug became enraged and slammed his head against the desk when a court told him about Gunna's initial plea deal in 2022. In reaction to such remarks, one fan said, "I'm sorry, but there's no way Young Thug stays out of jail while also being a rapper." The required lyrics for he must regularly break his probation in order to maintain interest in his tunes. But scholars predicted all of this would happen. They declared it. When discussing Young Thug's release, academics assert that the court is using his terms as a pretext to try to get him back in jail. When he makes it clear that Thug might receive a 20-year prison term as a result of his plea deal.
Some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and he's doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about it. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
But then everything went crazy after a report was released. Since WAC 100 claimed to have 2 hours of footage showing a Young Thug waving a pistol during an interrogation, many believe the government is ready for another YSL case.
Hey Gunna, listen, I'm putting it together. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some time though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah, guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
Young Thug would highlight this in a quick Instagram live by saying unexpected things without naming anyone.
Stink, I miss you.
I miss you too. What you doing?
You bored? You don't like him?
No, if I'm up in the room.
Cause you was being mean. He felt your energy.
Man, I don't even play. I fly all the way to LA is that?
You ain't gonna touch him.
DJ Academics disclosed that Young Thug had warned musicians to avoid Gunna on several occasions while he was in prison. The Globe went into a panic.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers I just won't call their names. Just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not f***ing with Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. It ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna.
After this went viral on the internet, Young Thug realized he had to respond. So he went live on Instagram for a little while and joked about it.
I'm on live. I just jumped on here to let you ladies know that yes, a goat can go live. Whoa! What's up? Who up right now? What's up? Who up right now?
Although circumstances abruptly changed after it was made public. The chairman of the Georgia Police Department's Gang Department stated that his office is preparing to defend against a potential for PF RICO. Lil Baby's name appears on the paperwork. The police's use of evidence during today's court hearing is even more worrisome, according to one court investigator. Investigator V is on the stand. We're listening in on wiretapped calls. Someone claimed that Baby had hired an M because there were tickets on the heads of some people. Just like Lil Durk.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Rappers' first thought would be that Atlanta Da played Lil Baby after playing Young Thug first. You Atlanta-based rappers, be careful out there. The same district attorney who went after Young Thug is now trying to get Lil Baby, as a new addition revealed that Baby was taken to the county jail to be interrogated regarding Layman Freeman and Jackety Davis's deaths. Investigators question why. After the crime, he closed at 4 p.m.
Claiming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of two 10-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Lil Baby to come buy my tacos.
Then the announcement was made. Baby reveals that he shut down his record label for F to keep it from being labeled as a street team.
4 Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
Oddly enough though, Gun's lawyer defended Gunna while Baby and Young Thug continue to be singled out. I was Gunna's lawyer, but I'm not speaking on his behalf, the writer writes. This long post serves only to lay out the facts. Gunna declined to assist Thug's case, said nothing, and did nothing.
And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein items and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Accepting an Alford plea. He served 8 months in prison before being released in December 2022. Gunna's plea could not be used at Thug's trial, and he was never even called as a witness. He was given a 5-year suspended sentence with no restrictions on his travel or residence, no reporting obligations, and no probation. Over the last 2 years, he has given performances all over the world, received recognition on a global scale, and earned recognition and millions of dollars. Thug, on the other hand, was imprisoned for 30 months prior to his trial and his guilty plea in nolo. He was put on 15 years of probation with reporting requirements and is not even allowed to live in Atlanta. Get over the people who have continued to criticize Gunna, however, a tweet that said, "Once you all understand, they'll see why Thug and Baby will never get along again after hearing the full consequences of Gunna's snitching during that YSL trial. Because Baby is currently being held accountable by the police for the deaths of 2 people. The Atlanta Police Department is reportedly criticizing Baby after claiming that 2 youths were killed by his actions last summer. At a news conference, the Atlanta Police Department announced that 7 people had been taken into custody in connection with Jacody's passing: Layman, Davis, and Freeman. The events were part of a gang fight that started with a gunshot at Baby's music video shoot in May of last year, which injured 3 people, according to Major Ralph. This team will work relentlessly to hold you accountable, they stated firmly. Lil Baby, the officer said,
Investigation aspect to this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Baby was filming a music video on a deserted block outside a taco restaurant. The same woman who is on the news talking about the story was the one who told the operations that Baby was there when she shared this on Facebook.
We over here kicking it. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it at Slapping Taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, because you already know how he doing this Slapping Tacos, baby.
Police say the operators had no idea Baby was filming there. Attracted by her Facebook video, they pulled up with guns. A week later, news broke that Baby had been arrested for carrying a concealed weapon without a permit and was being held on $5,000 bail at the Clark County Detention Center. The fact that the federal government still holds Baby responsible for this is concerning.
I need 20 bands. Call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy. Call the number for me. They locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security, I need 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I need 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 19. Nah, check me good. I got a in my nuts. Check me good. You on the counter? I got a my nuts. Check me good. I got a. All right, y'all let me that cost you. I said, hey, y'all fire.
However, it goes much deeper than this, as researchers revealed on stream that 4PF was part of the same evidence file as YSL prior to their raid.
I've heard 2 of them. Like, I've heard the 2 of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
Now that the YSL case is over. However, researchers have discovered that Baby's recent arrest raises the possibility that he is being singled out and that a RICO is about to happen.
I'm gonna tell you some things that you're gonna have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug, she got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were gonna get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, we got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county, state watch.
After the DA was unable to target Young Thug, Lil Baby is now the next target. But a lot of fans think Gunna is to blame. Baby was arrested for unlawfully tinting windows after the official video was made public.
Huh? Man, you know why I pull you over? These windows, they tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
Alright, they give me the ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen?
827.
You don't be want to have these. You gotta have tints in that level. You folk crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get the tint.
For time, the body camera footage would get contaminated. And it seems that Baby was arrested after being stopped again a few minutes later. Thankfully, he took a private jet to save his life and called his lawyer that same evening.